Okay, we're back. So let's talk about pulpit pimp in chief, Marvin Sapp, and the tomfoolery he tried to pull on his congregation. Let's get into it. Our Talk Radio Live broadcast.
Understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching.
Close the doors. He thought he was running a cult. This is why you got to be careful about these pastors that you go to church. You know, you go to their church and you put yourself under their teaching, because a lot of them be trying to run cults. They're trying to fleece the flock. They don't have jobs. That's another thing. You got to be careful. If they don't have a job and all they doing is preaching on Sunday, that should be a red flag for black folk, especially black folk who are in the inner city and they, you know, and they may not have good jobs, whatever financial situation they may have, and they're commanding you to give. Commanding you. Okay? Not giving you an option, commanding you.
Watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can
start moving like he ordering like slaves, servants. Okay. When I was younger, I never really was into church like that, because I would look at them with a side eye. Okay, I would, because you would hear all this mess up be coming out back in the day, especially when it came to like Juanita Bynum, Creflo Dollar. Okay, these were, people looked at them. These were like shysters and scammers, within the church. Okay. Yeah, Creflo, all these scammers and stuff, and others. Okay. Jamal Bryant, his scandal with smashing all the women up in the church, stuff like that. And it's sad to say that this keeps going on, because you have black folk, and they usually target ones who are in the poor parts of the black community, that don't call it out. It's sad. This man said close the doors. Literal kidnapping.
Bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. It's 1,000 that's watching online.
It's good that the ushers didn't listen to him, because they probably would have gone down with him on this foolishness of close the doors. Close the doors. For what? What am I closing the doors for? This isn't a cult. But unfortunately, you have many Black people who don't see anything wrong with it. They don't. They think there's nothing wrong with that at all.
This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. And this is what I need you to do.
It costs to sit up here. What was that cost? Was it financial? What was that cost? I wonder.
If you're giving electronically or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and give it because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need.
That's some wild stuff, boy. 1,000 people have to give $20. What if they don't have 20 bucks? What about that? What if they ain't got it? Ain't that something, man? A resurfaced clip of the gospel legend Marvin Sapp calling for a $40,000 offering and instructing ushers to shut the doors until it was raised stirred up a debate online this week. Now the pastor is responding to the backlash with what he calls much needed context. In a Facebook post titled, "Let's add context to the clips on social media that never would have made it," singer explained that the moment captured in the viral video occurred during an international conference held at a convention center. Over 4,000 people were in attendance, with thousands more watching virtually. During the service, he challenged 2,000 individuals to give $20 and asked leaders to sow $100, stating that he personally gave even more. However, some people felt Sapp's instructions to ushers to close the doors during the offering seemed coercive or manipulative. The musician insisted that wasn't his intention, and that the directive was about maintaining safety and reverence, not control. Safety and reverence? Safety from what? What was going to be the consequence of not giving? Close the doors? What for? To those unfamiliar with the church context, it has been misinterpreted as holding people hostage. He wrote, "That was never my intent." Sure, it wasn't. He explained that financial giving is one of the most sensitive and security conscious moments in worship services, where distractions or movement can cause issues for both givers and finance teams. His directive, he said, was about creating a safe, focused, and reverent environment. You see, this is the nonsense and gaslighting he wants to pull. I will say to anybody, if you are going to any religion or house of worship, please read what they're about. Get their religious Bible or whatever they believe in, and read what it says about giving when it comes to money. Okay, because me personally, I am so tired of Black people and people period getting scammed by these low down parasitic pastors. Okay, that's why I'm saying this. Okay, because when you read their religious doctrine, you get to understand what they're about. And especially when it comes to this, these scammers, you will understand that tithing is not money. It's food. Okay. That's it. It's just food. It's just food. I'm sorry. And whatever you have to spare, if you could spare it. Okay. To help the church if you can. That's it. That's all it's about. It's not food. I'm sorry about that. It's not money. I'm sorry. It's not money. All right. If you want to give, you can give freely. All right. If you want to give money, fine. Give money within reason. If you have a light bill to pay, all right, and you don't have it to give to the pastor, you don't have it to give to the pastor. That's it. You give within reason. And I would kind of have to blame Black folks or just, churchgoers, period. All right. Well, regardless of your ethnicity, that you lift up these people, these musicians, as if, they're untouchable. And you've built these people up to a point of entitlement. Did they feel they could make these outrageous demands? And if you want to walk away, they will try to hold you hostage. Okay? That is ridiculous. All right? That is something that it shouldn't be. And then I've heard some content creators when they talk about it, like, it's Marvin Sapp. That's the problem. That is the issue. It's Marvin Sapp. That goes through your mind first. Okay? That he's like a celebrity. He's untouchable. He can't do anything wrong. That mindset is why these clown pastors get away with a lot. Okay? Especially in the Black community. Because they have a talent, they could sing, they could dance, untouchable. Do whatever they want. And that's why they could feel they could do things like this. Okay. And if you really look at it, it feels like when they talk about these people, when they try to defend these singers who are doing messed up crap, it's like they're slaves to them. All right. Hold on with this one.
Clarice Jenkins, and not only am
Now, this one was just sad. I mean, this was so sad to even listen to. Because I felt listening to this person talk, it felt like I was in a time warp. Like, is she still a slave? Is she still in a cotton field? She's still picking cotton? This is actually real, unfortunately. Usher speaks out about Bishop Marvin Sapp apology.
am I the usher of this? Well, Clarice Jenkins. And not only am I the usher of this dough for 50 years, I'm also the church announcements. I do the church announcements. And I came back. Y'all asked me to come back, but he apologized, didn't you? He apologized, and I'm going to read it for y'all. This is Marvin Sapp apology. Unfortunately, in this social media age, snippets are easily shared without context, and assumptions are quickly made without understanding the full picture. Conferences have budgets, churches have budgets, and people have budgets. No kidding, Sherlock. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to stick to the script. As their signed ministerial gift for this international gathering. International means worldwide. He was at a worldwide international event. Very extravagant. Okay. One of my responsibilities was to help raise the conference budget. That's not manipulation, it's stewardship. He was being a good steward to tell us to close my dough that I've been at for 50 years. And you wonder why I moved from that dough, because I can't. It's my dough.